Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So I know it's been a while. I was trying to get all my photographs together. I've put them in all the folder and I've just been away as well, so I'm a little bit catching up now to do, so we'll get on with it. So we're starting with week 11. So I've got some photos, I've got some new things from eBay, just a little bit. It's like $1.99 they were, and free shipping, so I decided to get a few of them. So here I'm doing the back end of that 3 picture of the 4x4s. So there's a selfie of me because we had to go to someone's meal for their birthday, and I just decided to just show my makeup of that night. And then on the bottom photo it is of my laptop because I've just started playing the Sim City again, so yeah, I just wanted to document that. I'm liking it again. I go through phases where I like playing games and then I stop playing it for a couple of months and then I go back into playing them again. So anyway, so on my selfie I put pink washi tape, it is bright pink, and then I put a little heart, I think it's like a chipboard heart, That's not a heart, that's a camera. So it's a camera chipboard, sorry. I am doing this a little bit behind schedule. I haven't got it in front of me so I can't actually see the actual photographs in person. So this one says back to the city, so I thought that was quite intriguing to go with that sticker because it is Sim City. I like anything to do with The Sims. The Sims 4, I am always playing it, though I keep deleting my game and then redoing it and stuff like that. I really need to stop doing that. I need to finish one game and get a few generations going. I never seem to get many generations, so I think that would be my goal for this year, is to try and do at least 2 generations of The Sims 4. So I'm just documenting here about the selfie photo and the laptop photo, so we'll see what's happening next in a minute. As you can see, there's a lot of photographs on this table. I'm sorry it's not close in. I was just trying to get these filmed before I went on holiday, so I do apologise. So this is still the same week. So I just lay out the photographs in the places that I want them to go. I use my planner notebook to design my page layouts and go from there. As I already designed them in my head and put them on paper, I knew exactly what photograph goes where. I had actually not printed some of the photographs, so I had to go and print them again. I was using my boyfriend's printer, but these ones seem to have ran, and I don't understand why the inks ran on them that much. So my ones are on a matte photo paper, so they're not as shiny and they're not as good as the ones that I would print for the glossy ones. So I wasn't too worried because they're going in this plastic folder, so it makes it a little bit more shiny anyway. So this week I decided that I need to get a new car. My car is not very good at the moment. It had water in the footwell, it was water in the boot. It was, every time I got in the morning, it was taking about 20 minutes to demist. It was just a nightmare with a car. I got this this car, and I was about the 7th owner. It did have a lot of problems with it, like the back window didn't actually demist either, so it was just completely and utterly, whenever it demist is when I could see out the back. It was a nightmare, especially for the job that I was doing. I needed I need a bit better car that actually works for me, really. So hopefully, fingers crossed, the new car is going to be a lot better. I have gone for a little bit more sportier car, so I decided to look for a Vauxhall Tigra. I know a lot of people don't like these, but this is the hard top, which is the twin top. So basically the roof folds into two and goes into the boot, which is ideal for me because where I live it rains a lot in the UK. So this is the reason why I've gone for this car. It's a hard top, and I've gone for a little bit newer than what mine is. I had a 54 plate car, so I've gone for an 06 car. It's only about a year and a half, possibly a year and a half old, younger than what I had, but this is in such a good quality and it's been taken care of, and it had hardly any miles on the clock. It's like 24,000 miles on the clock when I got it. So this is the first one I actually saw on Auto Trader, and I just fell in love with it. I love the colour of it. It isn't my favourite colour. I wanted the dark blue, the teal colour, but I've gone for this one because it's a light colour and it's really, really nice. It is Tigra exclusive, so it is a lot more in depth, but I'll go on to it a bit more later on. So this week we were looking at cars for me, and we also watched The Amazing Spider-Man because my boyfriend couldn't actually remember watching it. I'm sure we watched it before, but he said he hadn't. So we watched that because I got him it for the Blu-ray at Christmas. So I gave it a 4 stars out of 5. I don't like it as much as the Spider-Man. I know it's completely and utterly different storylines, but I still prefer Spider-Man over The Amazing Spider-Man. But I prefer the guy that plays the Spider-Man in this one. So yeah. I have got close-up photos at the end of this video, so just stay tuned for that. Didn't really have many photographs for this week. I didn't want to go all out. The top photograph is the group photo of that birthday meal that we went to, so I'm just writing that in this bit. I didn't want to do too much on this. I just wanted a plain layout, because I didn't have many photographs. I know that I had the 3 4x4s that I had to fill in as well, so I put most of my photographs on that and just spread it out a little bit more. Most of these cards are from the karft core kit. Because I have that, I'm using most of the colours out of that. At the moment it is working for me, but I am looking at getting some partial kits, and then when it's payday, so hopefully, fingers crossed, I'll have some new little ones that I can start using in this folder. I am using I think it's Faber-Castell drawing pen for the writing, because I could not find any of my pens as usual. I always put pens down and then they disappear. That's just me. Always, always, always. So for the title page, I'm using these alphas that I got from eBay at a really good price. I got them in black and I got them in blue as well. So I'm using the black, and then I'm just using my drawing pen just to write the number out. And then I'll be using my Dear Lizzie roller stamp, just the date part, and inking that up and putting the date on. This ink I actually really like, the ink pad that I've got. It is very, what's the word? It doesn't actually run when you do anything with it, so it is very, very good. And it was a lot cheaper than some other ones that I've been looking at. So that was the reason why I got this one. And I got the cleaner at the same time. because I knew I needed a cleaner for the ink, and I didn't want to try the ink out before I got the cleaner because they always mess up my stamps, and I don't like messy stamps as much. Mine are starting to get a little bit dirty now, but at least they're not as dirty as they would have been if I didn't clean the actual ink off of the stamps. So I can never ever remember how these all slot in. So if you see me just trying to flapper around, it's because I can never remember exactly where the holes are to slide these cards in. That's why I've taken it off screen, because it took me a while. I'll just say that, it took me a while. I'm rubbish when it comes to things like this. So I finally got that picture in. I had to trim it down a little bit. And slotting it in. So here are the close-up photos of these, so you can just see an overview of it. Thanks for watching, and give me a thumbs up if you like this video, and also leave a comment if you want anything that you want me to show. Thank you, and bye.